Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. Episode 2 of the Pro Debut series. Today we are going to be running through a high day and an off-plan meal. Probably my first off-plan meal on prep for probably about 2-3 years. I don't actually think I've had one in prep since 2022, unless it's kind of like a post-show off-plan in between shows. But in terms of like leading into the first show, this is probably my first off plan for a couple of years. So it's a bit weird running it with a high day as well. A bit weird mentally, but obviously looking forward to it. Got burger and fries tonight. Be a Five Guys, or there's a nice local burger place which uses like real nice butcher's meats, good quality. So possibly look at going there, either that or a Five Guys later on. And we're going to run through another push day. Just seems that I always film my training on push days. I will try and film on a pull day one day, but as I say, that is the base of today's episode. It is 5:30 in the morning. I've done a load of steps. I've done a load of work. I've done my cardio. It is the first day of summer by the looks of things. It's going to be 26, 27 degrees today. So I am going to train nice and early because I don't want to be stuck in the heat and stuck training in the heat. And I've also got a lot to do after kind of 9 o'clock today. I've got a one-to-one call with Cal at 9 o'clock. We have kind of like bi-weekly mentoring calls, just to run through things, run through clients, kind of get a second opinion on some peak weeks that I've got coming up, and just kind of develop my coaching knowledge. It's obviously an absolute privilege to be able to kind of have these calls with Cal and learn from his experience, and as I say, continue to develop my knowledge as a coach. And I think already so far this year it's massively paying off. It's been, if you watch previous upload of the show day weekend, it's been a real good start to the season for the team. We've had 3 competitors on stage. We've got 2 firsts, 3 seconds and 2 thirds. Nobody out of the top 3 as of yet. So yeah, something seems to be going right from a coaching standpoint. But as I say, today's basis is run you through my high day with my off plan. So I've got 4 meals, 200 protein, 450 carbs and 40 fats spread across those meals, plus my burger and fries on top of that. And as I say, we're going to go and train push nice and early. So we've got meal 1. I need to actually just finish making it whilst we're on here, but we're going to go 125 grams cream of rice, 40 grams of whey, and then we're going to get some blueberries and some dark chocolate on there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to today. Really looking forward to getting a good bit of food in. Starting to feel a little bit, I don't want to say achy, but definitely body's starting to feel a little bit heavy towards the end of weeks now. We've been running high days every week on Saturdays for pretty much the whole of prep now. And at the start, didn't really notice too much of a difference. Wasn't even that asked about the high days because it was going from like 400 grams of carbs to like 520, and the next high day was adding like 100 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat extra. Barely noticed it, but the last couple of weeks now, obviously where food has come down, starting to lose a lot of body fat, starting to get a lot flatter, really noticing the difference and the impact that those high days can make. So yeah, I'm looking forward to today's one because, as I say, everything's starting to get a little bit heavy body wise. I can always tell when I'm getting to the end of the weekend, the end of the week, sorry, and getting close to the weekend when I'm due when I am due a high day, because as I say, everything just starts to feel a little bit heavy, a little bit tired, a little bit achy, and then we refuel and we get set for another week. So yeah, all good on that point. So 70 grams of blueberries just gone in there. This is going to be 12 grams of dark chocolate going on as well. And then, as I say, we're going to have this. Then we are going to get ready. We're going to go to the gym nice and early. I want to be left by 6:30 really, so I can beat the rush hour traffic. The rush hour traffic seems to start around about 7 o'clock by me. Don't know why. Not your usual times, but yeah, between like 7 and 8:30 is a terrible time to be heading to the gym, heading into the city centre. So I want to be out a little bit before that, so I can miss it. Because even though it only adds probably 5 minutes onto my journey, there's nothing worse than being stuck in traffic. I'd rather just keep moving. Nothing worse. I'd rather go the long way and keep moving and it add 10 minutes onto my journey than go the normal way, be sat in traffic and it only had 5 minutes on. Don't know how that logic works, but yeah, I just think I'd rather just keep the foot on the accelerator and keep going. So yeah, as I say, going to get this meal in now, get to the gym nice and early. Going to film my push session for you. Once again, it probably won't be much different to the push session that I've done previously. And then come back, call the cow, check-in's done, enjoy the lovely weather, enjoy plenty of food today, and yeah, that is it. I'll see you all in the gym.
Right then, we are in for push. It is 6:45 in the morning. It is early as shit for me to be training. As I say, busy day ahead. I want to miss the heat because I know if I'm in here and it's 26, 27 plus degrees, my performance is going to decline massively. So first up, we're going to do some single lateral raises. I always like to start my push sessions with a little bit of side delts. Then we'll move into some chest. Then we'll finish on some more side raises with some abs as well. At the end of the session, I superset something like machine laterals with some abs just to kind of finish it off. So let's get into it. Just going to film a set of everything. Probably grab a little bit of chatting in between. Yeah, let's go because I want to get out of here. I've got to be back for 9.
Everybody put your hands up. Everybody bounce with me. Some champagne and burn a little. Everybody stand up. Everybody put your hands up. Everybody bounce with me. Some champagne and burn a little.
Give me that term again. It's spontaneous combustion, as I think is what they call it, right? And what happens is when a fire starts to burn, right, and it starts to spread, but you're gonna bring the attitude home. Well, who don't want to do nothing with that?
Right then, that is shoulders and chest, nice and warmed up. Always start most sessions, pretty much 99% of sessions, with some sort of isolation exercise. For me, it just allows you to get that mind muscle connection. It's not about warming up. It's not, you don't need to necessarily warm up like that, like in the general sense of warming the muscle up, but it's about getting that mind muscle connection, making sure that the delts are there, you're switched on, the chest is there, you're switched on, and you're actually activating and using them muscles that we're trying to target, that the program is designed to target and that we're trying to progress on. So next up, we've got the seated Gymleco press. Done my warm up on it. Top set now, which is actually the same numbers that I was pressing at the start of prep. So something that I've been really trying my hardest this prep to keep up with is keeping up with the numbers without obviously sacrificing form and quality of work, because at the end of the day I'd rather knock 10 kilo off each side and still have the quality of that work there. But so far this prep, obviously just over kind of halfway through now, I've had very minimal strength drop off in any exercises all round, and as I say, this is the first prep where I've really been determined to make sure that those numbers stay. So yeah, we'll get into it. We'll see how we get on. It's been okay so far in terms of keeping up with things, but it's first time doing it this week, so we'll see. And as to add to the full day of eating, drinking, 15 grams of EAAs and 40 grams of cyclic dextrin intra-workout today, with it being a high day. Let's get into this seated press, see what we can do. We want 10, yeah? Yep. Boom. Oh, two more. One more. Yep. Up. Oh. Oh. Just about. I can tell it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Decent though. Numbers match. And that's 8 weeks into prep now. 8 weeks into prep. Still hitting the same numbers that I was at the start of prep. Don't be a pussy. Make sure that you keep up your training
time and
properly.
time again, this shit won't stop. I bag it show by show, I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Book for at least 6 figures, a show or more for him on now. 6 figures. Pooping at 25 rolls, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Every day better my growth from chasing health and wealth, not clout. Bad bitches under my belt, I cook like a chef on Mr. Chow. Ain't been going no sprees, but I spend G's whenever I browse. Mink on all of my carpets at the house, I walk on clouds. Soon as I get out this work, I'm out the door, I'm in and out. Every girl slurping and burp just like a perk, I'm in her mouth. Niggas is spins my turf, I got out the dirt without no doubt. Money keep coming and coming, we saving the winter, this summer we wildin'. I can't even call it freestyling, I'm one of designing, the style ain't free. Travel to go like a charter, I'm go back to Saudi to pick up the cream. Landing that A, hit the office, I got a new offer that I gotta read.
Last set of pressing. I've already done one set on this, so just finishing off 2 sets on this exercise, and it's the last of the pressing for today. We've done the Gymleco flat seated converging press, nice and heavy in that lengthened, allows us to converge in and get a real good contraction on that shortened. Then moving on to the Nautilus incline, again converges nicely, particularly taking that neutral grip. The wide grip on that tends to hurt my shoulder a little bit, but taking that neutral grip, really nice. Again, it allows us to really push, drive through and get that nice shortened contraction all the way onto that upper chest. And then just finishing on the Gymleco standing. I like to finish on this because it allows me to get into this bottom position and dead stop the movement. As I said previously, the quality of the work matters so much during prep. At the end of the day, volume needs to reduce, load will at some point need to reduce, so we can maximize recovery. And keeping the quality of the work when we're doing that is absolutely vital to the look that you deliver on stage. And I like to finish on this with that dead stop because at least we can get that set at the bottom of each rep and allow me to focus on driving through the chest, and each rep has that focus on the chest rather than any bouncing out the bottom without any instability. Right then, that is all pressing done. 3 sets of seated gym leco conversion, 2 sets of Nautilus incline, 2 sets of gym leco standing dead stop press, and now we're going to finish on flies. So start chest with flies, start on the Nautilus. It allows me to get into that shortened range and get that nice contraction and warm the muscle up, as I was saying. And then I'll do my pressing, and then I'll finish on the prime pec deck, because what I then do is load this into the mid to lengthen range. Obviously, shortened range is going to be massively fatigued now, so loading that more into the mid to lengthened is going to allow that to drop off in that shortened, so I can get that full contraction still, but then also load that lengthened just to really finish chest off. I'll superset this with some dumbbell laterals, do some abs, and then get home because it's 8 o'clock. Be another 20-30 minutes before I'm done. Then I got to drive home, get some food before the working day kicks off at 9 o'clock. So yeah, let me get these last few exercises filmed, get home, get some more food, and get the day started.
Everybody put your hands up. Everybody bounce with me. Some champagne and run a little. Everybody stand up. Everybody put your hands up. Everybody bounce with me. Some champagne and run a little. Everybody put your hands up. Everybody bounce with me. Some champagne and run a little. Everybody stand up.
Right, that is push and abs done. I didn't film the last bit. I didn't film abs and that. In a bit of a rush. The effort setting cameras up and that is why I don't film my training. It's just too much. It's a lot of effort for me. I can't see how people do it every single session. It baffles me. But yeah, just gonna head home now. As I say, get meal 2. which I'll run through when I get home. And then we've got a call with Cal. Then we've got check-ins to do. Got a YouTube to edit and get up. So yeah, I will see you all in about half an hour when I get home and get my food set up.
And back home. Right, that was a decent push session. Literally got 20 minutes now until my call with Cal. So just time for post-workout, which let's think what flavour combo I was gonna go then. Because I'd already made my cream of rice. I like my cream of rice, weirdly, I like my cream of rice not hot. So I make it and then just leave it for like 2 hours just to go to like room temperature. I don't know why. I don't like it really hot. I don't like it cold either. I don't like it out of the fridge. But we've got my favourite combo that I've been having recently is the Strom white chocolate salted caramel cream of rice with Naughty Boy Biscoff. But I have just purchased the Strom vanilla sugar cookie and then the Naughty Boy cinnamon bun whey as well. Now that is a top 10 combo as well. Top 10? 10-10? I can't speak after training. But we've got, again, 120 grams, 125 grams of cream of rice, 40 grams of whey. On meal one, we had blueberries and some dark chocolate. On post-workout, we're gonna have some banana. So I'm literally just gonna eat this, get on with my call, do some steps whilst I'm doing the call, do some check-ins, and then I will just catch us all up this afternoon, because there's no point me filming me walking at a desk and working. That's not what this is about. So I will catch you all at meal 3. As I say, I'm going to eat this real quick before I need to lock in for the morning and get shit done. So see you all this afternoon. Right then, what is good? We are on to meal 3. Literally all I've done this morning since I've been back from the gym is had a call with Cal, done pretty much all check-ins. I've got, okay, now I've got 3. That one coming through just then. I've got 3 check-ins to do after this meal. Pretty much all steps boxed off. I've got like 800 left for the day, and it's only 12:30, 11.5k total. So yeah, I barely need to move. I said whilst I was on the call with Cal, whilst I was doing some check-ins, I just done my steps at my desk. So easy work. On to meal 3, we've got 200 gram of chicken, 250 gram of jasmine rice, 10 gram of peanut butter, and 25, I normally only have 15, but 25 gram of sweet chili jam. A bit of coconut oil in there as well. I like to have a nice mix of fats as much as I possibly can. So dark chocolate in meal 1, peanut butter and coconut oil in this. I'll have peanut butter in my last meal with my oats. I would normally have some olive oil or something like that into my dinner, but obviously we've got burger and fries tonight, so that's going to be a different kind of fats as well. So yeah, I'm literally nice and quick, nice and easy with this at the minute. It's literally just going to do this, going to finish work off, and probably sit in the garden. It is absolutely boiling today. That's what, hence top off. So probably just go sit in the garden, catch a little bit of sun, and then I think it's still going ahead, but I think I'm out tonight. So it was actually my best mate's birthday yesterday, and he wants to go to the cinema tonight to watch The Mandalorian. I'm literally gonna have my burger and fries later, have it a bit earlier than what I would normally have my meal for, and then go out to the cinema later, and then come back and then have my oats later than what I'd usually have my oats as well. So, pretty chill day ahead now, to be honest with you. As I say, absolutely smashed everything out. Obviously, pretty much all steps done, all cardio, done my cardio, trained, nearly finished work, and as I say, it's 12:35, so can't complain, mate. Nice and easy day. Right, I will catch you when it's time to order a burger. Also, I've had a brand new phone turn up today, iPhone 17 Pro, so that is currently in the office on charge, doing updates and restoring everything from iCloud. So I'm sure over the next couple of days I'm going to be stressed making sure that everything's all sorted with that. I hate, as much as I love getting a new phone, I hate the process of changing phones. Same with getting a new car. I love getting new cars, but the process of changing cars is just an absolute nightmare. It just seems to be the way with everything, really, doesn't it? Change over something that you've had for a long time and it just seems like a stress. So yeah, all good. Just going to eat this before it goes cold so I can actually enjoy it, and I will catch you all when it is burger and fries time. It is the moment of truth. Time to order the burger and fries. You know what? Funny enough, I've not been massively excited for this. As I say, this is like my first off-planning prep for years. So it wasn't something I was expecting. It wasn't something that I want. Like I ain't like a lot of people where they can't wait for an off-plan meal when they're a couple of weeks into prep. It literally doesn't bother me. I was very surprised that we've even got this, but it was a toss-up between the local burger place and Five Guys. Now, pros and cons. Five Guys burgers, they're always okay. Like, you know what you're getting. You never have a bad one. You never have one that makes you go, wow, that was nice. But the portions of fries, 10-10. Like, you get enough fries to feed a family. But the local burger place, the burgers are banging. The quality of the meat is unbelievable. The portions of the fries just aren't quite where we want them. So we've compromised. We're going to go with the local burger place because we like to support local businesses as well. And then we're going to add a small chips on top of it as well. So already we're going to go classic patty with bacon, lettuce, red onion. It comes with ketchup or mustard, but I have requested for barbecue sauce instead. We'll see. I'm easy either way. I'm just prefer barbecue, so we'll see. And then, as I say, we've ordered the small chips on top. Let's get that paid for, and we're looking at 30 to 40 minutes on delivery. Bosh, gotta love Apple Pay. Oh, delivery's changed, 15 to 30 minutes, even better. So, burger and fries is ordered. Cinema is booked for 7:30 tonight, so I'll have this. I will go and see my mate, and then we'll head to the cinema. Going to watch I think I mentioned it earlier, going to go watch the new Mandalorian film which come out today. So spoke to my dad earlier on the phone. He's on holiday at the minute, and he was absolutely gutted that I was going to watch it because he wants to watch it. I didn't even know it was coming out. That's how much I keep up with films nowadays, and how much I keep up with TV nowadays. I don't really spend much time watching TV. I don't really spend much time watching films. Just I ain't got time to be doing it, to be honest. Spending all my time videoing for this now. But yeah, burger and fries en route. We are going to treat ourselves to a little bit of a doob skin before it turns up, just so it tastes even nicer. And we're nice and chilled for the cinema. Try not to fall asleep in there. And yeah,
Alright, well, I'll show you the burger and fries when it turns up. Trust me, quality is 10 out of 10. And the burger has arrived. Buzzing. Fries. Burger. Now wait till I show you this. Oh. We're buzzing with this. So when it wants to track down, there we go. Oh, look at that. That is banging. Extra portion of fries. But yeah, there you go. That's meal 4. And the burger and fries off plan. First one in years. I'm going to get tucked in. I'm going to enjoy. It's 6:15. I got to meet them at the cinema. It's only like a 5-minute drive away. At 7 o'clock. So got time to eat, got time to chill, and got time to get down to the cinema. So I will see you all late this evening. I'm going to get back. It's probably going to be like 10:30, or around about 10, 10:30. And then I got to have my oats, which is obviously going to be a late meal for me because I do normally go to bed at about 9. So, right, catch you all this evening. Here we go then. Last meal of the day. I've just got home 2 minutes ago. It's 10:20. Don't know why. I always turn around and look at the clock on the oven, even when I've got a watch on. But yeah, it is 10:20. Let's say I just got home from the cinema. Film was alright. Nodded off in the last half hour, to be fair. But from what I watched, it was alright. Not as good as the series. Let's say. Right, last meal. So prepared it before I left because otherwise I'll be here for ages. I cooked my oats. All I'm going to do is obviously just reheat them back up, get some whey paste sorted, mix it in, and then we're good to go. As I say, just a quick little mix up. Oats with, again, we're going to go Naughty Boy, cinnamon whey. Always forget to mention it, but obviously any supplements that you need, especially the best quality ones with the best quality brands in the UK. Links obviously in the description. Code is Landon. Head over to Full Bore Sports for all your supplement needs. You can actually get supplement needs on there. I'm trained by JP and Strom and Naughty Boy, and yeah, there's loads. And Perform and Alpha Neon, HR Labs. Trying to think of any of the others. Yeah, anything that you need, they are on there. So it's 100 gram of oats, 30 gram of whey. I'm going to make this quite watery because the oats are super thick. And then we're just going to have some blueberries and some either peanut butter or dark chocolate. Haven't decided yet. I've really been enjoying dark chocolate this prep. Don't know why. It's normally peanut butter. As you can hear as well, my hay fever's starting to kick in because I'm snivelling quite a lot. Since I come out of the cinema, I ain't stopped sneezing. I know that's going to sound awful on the camera, to be fair. But yeah, literally just get this done. Get this out. Get my tablets. I'm not going to run you through what I take supplement wise. That's probably for a video in itself, which I'll probably do a run through of all my subs, PED stack, the changes that have been made to the PED stack at what points, peptides. Yeah, that's an episode for another time. But I'm going to finish this meal. I'm going to get to bed because, as I said earlier, I am now look at my watch. Now I've took my watch off.
I am normally in bed. I've normally been in bed about an hour by now, so I'm gonna get this out, get done, get wrapped up, and call it a night. Peace out.